How's it going, everybody? Back with another Whispering Collection vid. I'm going to be doing my Blu-rays this time. I figured I'd do the Blu-rays. I have not done a Whispering Blu-ray one, I believe, and then I'll probably follow it up with maybe next week the Xbox One collection, the big one. And then I'll probably be done with the Whispering Collection vids. Because, I could probably do, did I do the regular NES? I don't know. Maybe I could do NES as well. I'll see. But anyway, gonna kind of breeze through these, not go nuts. With tapping as well. When I remember. Legend, the Tom Cruise, Ridley Scott directed movie. Is that Mia Sara in there and Tim Curry as the Lord of Darkness? I don't think he's just straight up called Satan in this. I've not seen this movie in years. I think I got this off of Amazon with a couple other movies when they were cheap. But I do remember it being cool. It's kind of has like a nice look to it. It's fantastic. It's an early movie for Tom Cruise. When did this come out? Like 85 maybe? Was this around the time of The Outsiders? I can't see. It says it there somewhere, but I cannot see it because it's very small. It's not going to say it on the disc, is it? No. This is annoying because I really want to know what it is now. I want to say it was 85. Director's cut is 24 minutes longer than the theatrical version, so this is the Ultimate Edition. Hot Fuzz. This is a funny movie. This is directed by Edgar Wright with Nick Frost and Simon Pegg. Part of what is it? The Cornetto trilogy. It's this, Shaun of the Dead, and this is the end, or the end of the end of the world, or what? The one with the bar, the aliens. That's a good one too. Is it called The End of the World? This is probably my favorite of the three of those. It is those three, right? It's goofy. Like Simon Pegg's a hotshot cop, maybe in London. I one of the bigger cities in England. I know it's not just London. London's the biggest, obviously, but I know there's other big cities. And he gets sent to like this small town, and it's just it's not the same. So he's got to like kind of tone himself down and shit, and like kind of teach everybody else stuff. It's a spoof on like all types of like the buddy cop type stuff. And the reason why like the townspeople are killing people is hilarious. Timothy Dalton's in here as well. There's a bunch of people popping up. Bill Nighy, briefly. Anybody else here? Jim Broadbent. And that's all they have on here. But it's funny, and some of the death. There's a death in this that's fantastic. I'm going to spoil it right here if you haven't seen the spoilers. The guy's like hanging out by like I think it's like a church or something, and the person's like knocks a pillar type thing off the top, and it goes right into the person's head. It's a good movie. It's funny. Home Alone 1 and 2. I like 2. The first one is one of those just. For me, I could just rewatch the first one. You always watch it during Christmas season. Even just I want to say December. But it is it's just like a movie. You realistically could watch that movie at any time. It makes more sense and has better feel if you're watching it, during December or November or something. But it is a classic. Hold on. The second one's good too. Some people prefer the second one. I prefer the first one. Second one is good too. Lost in New York, where instead, he actually gets on the plane with him. Well, no, he gets to the airport with him this time, but then there's confusion, and he doesn't make it on the plane. He ends up on the wrong plane. And he ends up in New York instead of. I think they go to Miami or Orlando. I forget. They're both classics. The first one is an absolute classic, though. Mel Brooks' History of the World, Part 1. This is one of those goofy Mel Brooks comedies. I don't know if I've seen this full, and if I have, it's been a long time. I got this from a garage sale. When did this come out? 1981. See how you can read it better because it's got the backdrop of a better color. The other one was just black on Legend, so the words were not popping. Because they were like a darker color. Print, I guess. But yeah, History of the World Part 1. A comedy. It's one of those goofy comedies. Here's everyone's favorites. Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills. This was gifted to me, and so was at least one more movie, but any movies that were gifted to me, thank you in advance. I should have said that earlier at the beginning. It's definitely another one in here. I don't know. It might just be the two, but there might have been more. Halloween 2018. Excellent. Excellent. This one, I do enjoy, but it has the stupid part. I got this because I've not watched it yet. It has the theatrical and extended versions with an alternate ending, which I kind of want to see. Does it have the times as well? Yeah, the extended cut is 4 minutes longer, so you're not going to get much different. Legend was like 20-something minutes longer. This one's cool. He does kill in this, but there's a part because this one is just classic. This is the direct sequel to the first one in the 70s, the original Halloween, the best one, the top movie of all time in reality, right? For a lot of people, of course, movies, you're gonna have your opinions based on who you are and what you feel. It's not for everybody, but a lot of people love the first Halloween. It's a classic slasher. It's just an overall good movie. This one is direct sequel from this. So this wipes out everything else. The Halloween movies have passed to different people. Some are not related to others. Like at first it was just the original two from back in the day and then H2O. So this wipes out H2O as well. On top of the second one. I need to drink. I brought my water because I'm not chewing gum here, so I gotta build up the juices with the water. But this one has a part where this one's classic. It's just 40 years later. He got caught. He's in the fucking institute. These people go to see him. He eventually gets out. I'm not gonna say why he gets out. Who's behind it? But it's awesome. This one is good, but it shows you cool footage, from back when he gets arrested. Actually, he gets caught and put back into the asylum or whatever. And you have everybody kind of de-aged and stuff. It's actually really cool. But there's parts of this where the old townspeople, you got Anthony Michael Hall playing the kid, whatever his name is, the neighbor. And you have other people that actually played those parts in it still. Back then, they're actually the people that actually played him as younger. People in the original are back. They're just obviously older. But the kid who played it, I forget his fucking name. I just had it there. He also is the kid who I think Paul Rudd plays, that character older in Curse of Michael Myers, or The Origins, depending on which version you saw. Tommy Doyle? No, Tommy Doyle is... It is Tommy Doyle. It's something Doyle. That's not from Friday. Oh my God, it's Tommy Doyle, right? Because I'm trying to... If I get confused with... I'm pretty sure it's Tommy Doyle. That's not the one who plays... I think his name's Tommy too, though. In the three Friday 13th, he's the same character, it's just different played in different ages. Corey Feldman plays him. Then the other guy who's played him, I think. No, he just played him in 6. Maybe he's only in 2 then. No, he is in 3. Somebody else a different actor plays him in Friday 13th Part 5. But I don't know if that's Tommy Doyle or if he's Tommy Doyle in this. Either way. There's a part where they all get pissed. They're like, he's not doing this again. Fuck this. We're going to fight back. And then they go after a random dude who got out of the asylum, I think. And he's just in a gown. This would not be Michael Myers. They would know this from what happened years ago. It wouldn't be him. But instead they stalk him. Spoilers. The guy jumps out the window. Everybody's like, what the hell's wrong with you people? Really stupid part. They do beat the shit out of him at one point, but don't finish him off. Which should have been... the real ending. They should have just taken the ending from Halloween Ends and put it in this. Instead it'd be 2 movies. But whatever. I gotta watch it again though. Frighteners have an opened it yet. I'm not moving fast enough because I like to bitch. I'm one of those people that bitches about a certain thing and can't stop. And Halloween's my thing. I'm talking like movies and stuff. But I'm not like, oh my god, how dare you? It's, like, you did it that way, whatever. But anyway, Frighteners, good movie. Michael J. Fox here. He's like he can actually see ghosts. And I think he's in league with these two dudes here, these two ghosts. And he like messes with people. He's like a fraud, but he actually can see stuff, I believe. But he's fucking with people. He's scamming people. And then all of a sudden, this like killer comes, and it's like, oh my god, it's real. Like, oh my god, this place is haunted type thing. This is directed by Peter Jackson, actually. Lord of the Rings, Heavenly Creatures, other movies as well. I haven't opened this one yet. I got this because I liked it and it was cheap. I saw it years ago. I think it came out in 96 or 97. See, this one has 13 minutes. Director's cut is 2 hours, 3 minutes. Theatrical's an hour 50. So you get some action. It's cool. It's pretty gory and stuff. It's like a horror comedy. And I do appreciate horror comedies. Joker, the one with Joaquin Phoenix. I heard the second one is stupid and changed it up completely. Almost on purpose, apparently. The director almost did it on purpose, I've heard. I don't know. I'm planning on seeing this one. This one is great. This to me at least is like a hard to watch movie. This movie for me would not, and it hasn't been open. I think I only saw it in the theater. I don't feel like I wouldn't want to watch it repeatedly. It's a very uncomfortable movie to watch, especially because the way Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is. Like, he has issues. It's like he has like actual like, I don't call them diseases, but like he carries a card around because he laughs hysterically, but he's not doing it on purpose. Like, he has to show people this card, and then people just start treating him like shit and stuff, and he breaks. It's well done. Like, it's a really good movie, I feel, but it's not like one that for me I would want to watch all the time. It is good, and then I heard the second one is not. First Love, haven't watched it. Takeshi Miike. He's the one that's done a lot of good stuff. Did he do The Audition? I think that he's The Audition. He's done stuff. He's well known. I can't remember. I've not watched it. I got this for like $3 at Big Lots. Some of these movies came from Big Lots. Excalibur. Love this movie. There's a lot of these have not been opened, but I have seen most of the ones that haven't been opened. This is a great movie. Sword in the Stone. Excalibur. King Arthur and his knights. The Knights of the Round. You got Morgana in here. Merlin as well. It's a good movie. It has a cool look to it. You do have a young Helen Mirren is in this. And a young Liam Neeson has a small part in this. I think they got together and dated for a bit from this movie. There's a little random stuff. It's a really cool movie, though. I've not seen it in years, but it is a classic. Evil Dead, this one I know was gifted to me as well. This is like a remake of the original, just different characters. It's the same kind of thing. Crazy shit happens in these movies. It's over the top gory. They're fun horror movies. I need to speed up a little bit here. Detective Pikachu, based on the game. Right? Fuck. I meant to say I'm feeling a little under the weather. I'm feeling better now, but my voice, you might hear it in my voice. Because even without the water, I was coughing a lot more yesterday and the day before. A little sore throat, that's kind of gone. And I still have fatigue, bad. I got bad fatigue Saturday night. We were supposed to go bowling, and all of a sudden I was just like, oh my god, I don't want to do anything. I'm going to sleep like 7 o'clock or some shit. And then yesterday I still had like this little sore throat. Still had fatigue, and I was coughing. But you could probably hear it in my voice, although I'm whispering. Trying to whisper as much as possible. Detective Pikachu, I'm not going to say who's voicing Detective Pikachu. It's Pokemon stuff. Justice Smith, is that his name? Yes. Is there Catherine Newton as well? She was in the Freaky she was in. Is she also in Happy Death Days. I don't know. She's been in a bunch of stuff now though. So is Justice Smith. Ryan Reynolds appears too. If you see it, you'll know who he is. But they're trying to solve the guy's dad's disappearance, and you see all types of Pokemon and stuff. It was cool. I liked it. I'm not even into Pokemon, but it was decent. Blair Witch Project. I talked about this a million times. It's one of my favorites. This and Ravenous swap between my favorite movies of all time. Some people might not agree with that being your favorite movie. Understandable. I think the Blair Witch is great. You wouldn't be able to do this movie with regular actors, although the people in this have popped up in other stuff. After, not much, but they have been seen in other things. But this one was just great. If you listen to the commentaries and stuff, how they did it and shit is awesome. The other characters didn't know what they were going to do every day. They got like little packets telling them, okay, you're going to say this, you're going to do this. It's genuinely creepy, and it's not even just about, you don't even see anything. It's also about like, oh my god, you're lost in the woods. Is it actually some kind of witch spirit? Or are you just lost and you're screwed? You're starving now. You're not going to get out. It's not just about like the creepy paranormal stuff. It's about, oh my god, we're going to starve and stuff. So, and crazy shit does start happening and stuff. The one guy disappears, like it's a classic. I love it. One of the top of found footage movies, but not the original. There's two others, I believe. And I've seen the one, it's on Amazon and Tubi, I believe. The Last Broadcast. I think that came out like a year before this, or maybe two. And there's another one that were around the same time. I saw the other one, but I cannot remember it. I can't even remember what it's called. But Last Broadcast is really good. It's like a documentary about like a guy who's like, we're going to study this Jersey. I think it's the Jersey Devil. It takes place in Jersey. I think we're going to go look for him, and you find out what's really going on there. It's actually really good. It's like a documentary within a documentary. And the person who's like I don't want to ruin it, but check it out. Blair Witch is great though. This is one that came from Book Off for $3.99. Batman Begins. I've talked about the Batmans. This is my favorite of the three. This one's not open. It's my favorite of my three by far. I've talked about The Dark Knight. I'm not going to give my unpopular opinion on that. Again, Batman, Dark Knight Rises. Sorry, these are dark. Well, it's just Batman Begins and it's Dark Knight Rises. I saw that one in the theater and I liked it at first. The more I rewatch that movie, the more I dislike it. And I can't get over that Bane sounds like Sean Connery. I said it to my friend in the theater. I was like, why the fuck does he sound like Sean Connery? All I'm going to think of is Sean Connery now. None of them are bad movies to me. I think The Dark Knight, I've said it, is overrated. That's just because everybody blew their fucking load over it. It's still a good movie, but there's parts of that that are annoying. I'm a Joker. The way Heath Ledger talks in that, and his portrayal is great. But his voice is just, I can't, it's another voice thing. His voice is grating to me. And that's just me. It's an unpopular opinion, I know. This is my favorite by far. The Batman. Cillian Murphy, how do you say it? Cillian Murphy. The Batman is fantastic. But this is my favorite of the three. Ra's al Ghul's in there. It's just, I don't know, I like that one the best. American Graffiti. This is another garage sale pickup, I believe. This is George Lucas's first movie. This is like got extra stuff. Let me get a little thing here. Whoa. I don't know if I've ever seen this full. If I did see it full, it would have been a long time ago. Alice in Wonderland. This is a garage sale pickup, and it looks like somebody cut an X in it. I like this version well enough. Johnny Depp. This was directed by Tim Burton, right? I really like the Cheshire Cat in these. This and the other one that he didn't direct, Through the Looking Glass. That isn't as good, but it's still decent. Alice in Wonderland movie. The A-Team for a Buck from Book Off. Book Off and Massapequa. They'll have different prices stamped on 5 different copies of a movie. And my friend's like, listen, his said 3 or 4. And then I went up I'm like, let me go first. And then you could be like, why is his $1? And then they had to give him his for $1 as well. Because they knew, they're like, ah, shit. But update your prices. Because it should have probably been 4. I like the A-Team. I've talked about the A-Team. It didn't make enough money, so I couldn't make a second one. This has a theatrical and unrated. What is the difference in times? It should tell you, but maybe it doesn't here. I'm not going to find it. The regular version, 119 minutes. not seeing it here. But I like it. They got everybody that plays the people. They got Rampage Jackson. Jackson, I believe his name is, right? Does it have it on the back? Yes. Quentin Rampage Jackson as, I was going to call him Mr. T, as B.A. Baracus. Mr. T was the original. You got Bradley Cooper's Face, Liam Neeson as Hannibal, and Charlotte Copley as Murdoch. They all do a good job. It's a good action movie. I liked it. Check it out. 1408, based off Stephen King's short story, I believe. It's not a full book. You've got Samuel L. Jackson and John Cusack. It's mostly just John Cusack. Samuel L. is in it. He's the guy who's in it the second most behind John Cusack, but he's not in it a ton. He goes to the hotel, it's supposedly haunted, and everybody leaves his room within like an hour or less, and he stays longer and starts messing with him and stuff. It's a good movie. Gives John Cusack a bit of a chance to overact. Chew up the scenery. The 2-movie collection of Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane, another Big Lots original. $5 here, I haven't opened it. Cloverfield's a good movie. The characters are annoying as fuck in it. You want to see them bite it because they're annoying. But it is a good found footage movie. It's a creature movie. They got 10 Cloverfield Lane. There's the other one that takes place in space, the Cloverfield Paradox. They're all supposed to be the cat's making her move to the litter pan, so you probably hear some of her going nuts in there. It's a good movie. This is a great movie with Mary Elizabeth Winstead and John Goodman. There's another guy in there. I don't know his name. Probably says it here. Where is it? John Gallagher Jr., I assume. It's supposed. I think it's. I don't know if they're all connected. They're supposed to be, but like he's like, is he nuts? He has a bunker. Is he nuts? He like, I think she gets into an accident. It's been a while, and he brings her down the bunker. It's like, oh my god, is it really the end of the world type situation? I won't spoil it if it is or not. I want to, because he's kind of nuts. John Goodman's like helping, but he's nuts type thing. He's a lunatic. We got some Bond action here. The Bond part. Living Daylights. Haven't opened it. The first of the Timothy Daltons. I need to get License to Kill, the other one. His Bonds are great. I really need to watch this one. I have not watched it. I need to at least watch License to Kill. It should be on Netflix or... Well, they definitely should be on Amazon because they own the Bond now. The franchise. The license and everything. I need to... License to Kill is great. This one's great too, but License to Kill is one of the best. Like, everybody says, and I've talked about this a million times, he's like the Bond that's the closest to Ian Fleming's portray, like what he is in the books. It's a grittier Bond, what Daniel Craig was. It's like the precursor to the Daniel Craig was. And a lot of people even commented, and I say it as well in the comments when I talk about the movies. And have just said this. People were almost kind of... These reviewed fairly well. They are well liked, but I feel like people weren't ready for that Bond yet. Like the gritty, especially License to Kill. Like License to Kill, he's like... I think he loses his 00 status. He's like, because his buddy gets killed by the bad guy. And he's like, he's just on a revenge mission now. He's pissed. They take away his License to Kill, I think. That's what makes you 00 status or whatever. He has to become 0009 in this one. But, that's in License to Kill, but these are like grittier ones, and they're good. This is the Pierce Brosnan collection. So we have his 4 movies, GoldenEye. They go in order for me. GoldenEye's my favorite. Tomorrow Never Dies, second favorite. World Not Enough, and then Die Another Day. Die Another Day, I'm not a huge fan of. It's the one I've seen the least. I need to watch it again full. That's the one where he starts off where he's in prison for a while, which is cool. And then another guy changes his face, I believe, at some point. GoldenEye's the best one for me, though, by far. And Tomorrow Never Dies is really good. And The World Is Not Enough. I like Brosnan's a great Bond. He's probably my favorite Bond. Because he's kind of like still the old school Bond. I'm going by the movies, but he's a little gritty, but not too gritty. But he still has a little bit of that grittiness, but also the kind of suave and kind of like a little bit goofiness to it. It's a decent blend. Got a couple of Daniel Craig ones here. Skyfall, another book off purchase. And Spectre. Spectre came after Skyfall. Skyfall's really fucking good. I have not seen either of these in a while. I saw both of them in the theater. I seen these two in the theater and Casino Royale. I did not see Quantum of Solace in the theater. And I have not seen No Time to Die. Is that what? He did 5, right? There's 5 for him, right? Not 6. I've not seen that one yet. I know what happens because I love reading spoilers before I see shit. I don't care about spoilers. Let me know because I don't have to see the movie. Especially if I'm like, I don't like the sound of this. I'm not gonna say it. There's a few instances I don't want spoilers, but most of the time I don't give a shit. Spectre, Skyfall's incredible. I think the main bad guy's like after M actually in this one. And Spectre is like the overarching kind of Bond villain. So they're in full swing in this one. Not a lot of special features in these, unfortunately. I haven't seen him in a while. Daniel Craig, I like his Bond too. Some people don't. I'm trying to whisper here. Lose the whisper. I just naturally lose the whisper. That's been happening for years though now. I'll go to that last. I'll save that for last. It Follows. I saw this in the theater. I haven't seen it in a while. I like this movie. Some people don't. This is where you're getting stalked. You can see this thing that's stalking you. And it pretty much just shows up as like people you know and stuff. But only you can see it. And this is the hook here. In the beginning, the girl is like tied up by this guy. He's like, I'm so sorry I have to do this. I don't know how this curse or whatever started, but if you have sex, whoever had sex in this line of people that have had sex, this thing will stalk you and kill you. But if you have sex with someone else, it passes to them. So they have to get them first, and then they will come back to you. So the goal is here, you want to have sex, you want to just keep having sex. Like, you have sex with someone, they have sex, keep it going. So this thing's got to go after a bunch of people. Because it doesn't move, it moves pretty quickly, but not necessarily too fast. And you can run from it, but eventually it will make its way back to you. Which I always thought, I'm like, if you get on a plane and go across the country, or go to another country across the world, I assume it will just get on a plane. Like, it has to have some kind of intelligence to be, well, unless it just walks underwater and it takes a while. But it is cool, it's different. And there's a point where they're going out and finding sex workers, hookers, that, well, these people are going to have sex with tons, like, it's a smart move. I thought they were making a sequel to this, or did they? I don't know. House with a Clock on Its Walls. Haven't seen this in a while. Jack Black, Kate Blanchett, and this kid, I don't know his name. It's a cool movie. It's about, like, he's a warlock. She's a witch, I guess. Are they both warlock? Or you have to be a witch or a warlock. The female's a witch, the male's a warlock. They do the same shit. There's like a creek, like the house actually like has this like a thing, the bad guy living in it. I forget. I thought I enjoyed it though when I saw it. X-Men Days of Futures Past, The Road Cut. I've not seen The Road Cut. I bought it for The Road Cut. This is a great movie though. This is the one that's right after First Class. So it's time travel in this. You're getting all the characters from the other movies. The Road Cut has Rogue in it. The theatrical version did not. I guess they didn't like the scenes or just didn't. I don't know. But you're getting all the other characters from the other X-Men, and then the ones from the First Class ones, and they're all in here, except Wolverine, of course, because he's throughout all of them. He's the same case. It's just Hugh Jackman in all of them. There's no different actors. The original's great. Like, I haven't seen The Road Cut, but it's great. First Class is great. Then Apocalypse is okay. They still didn't do Apocalypse right. And then Dark Phoenix, I watched like a half hour of it, and I was like, nope. This one's great. Here's First Class. I should have shown this one first. $3 at Book Off. This is a great movie. Saw us in the theater, Levittown, New York. Awesome movie. The first two are awesome. Everybody did great. You have Magneto as I have to look up their names because I cannot remember, and the print is very small. Michael Fassbender is Magneto. James McAvoy, is Professor X. And you have other people in here. Nobody else is from the originals, like, are old enough, or pretty old enough. Hugh Jackman does have a very small part, a cameo in this one, as Wolverine. Because he's older than all of them, obviously. You do have Beast in here as well. Sorry, Beast pops up. And Mystique. But they're not played by the people that played him in the originals, because they'd be too old. Again, Bacon's the bad guy in this. This is a good movie. Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Haven't watched it yet. I think I got this from Gamefly, actually. They sell Blu-rays as well. I liked Venom. Some people don't like these movies. I have not seen the last one either. And I haven't seen this one. Let me know if it sucks or it's good. Unstoppable. This is a garage sale pickup train movie with Denzel Washington and Chris Pine. Really gotta stop a train that's like lost its brakes or something. Gotta breeze through a little bit here. Transformers the movie. Classic. If you were a kid back then, you were shocked by what happens in this because spoilers. Most of the characters from the cartoon all bite it, including Optimus Prime, who they had to bring back in season 3 briefly. They brought back Starscream as a ghost, and then he comes back and then gets booted again. And Megatron and the Insecticons, Skywarp and Thundercracker turn into Scourge, the Sweeps, and Galvatron is Megatron. Scourge, Cyclonus, the Sweeps. There's a debate of who becomes Scourge, I think it is. Is it Bombshell? Is it Scott? Nobody knows. It's a debate. It's an awesome movie, though. It's great. And then they introduced the new toys. Like I said, the Galvatron stuff. You got Unicron in here eating planets, voiced by Orson Welles, who's like on his deathbed, who's disinterested but still sounds awesome. He eats planets. It's just a great movie. The Dinobots, they're all in there. Not all of them bite it. The Dinobots don't. The Constructicons don't. Most of the bad guys don't. The others get reformatted. Some get reformatted. Oh, the Insecticons did appear again in season 3 in a couple episodes. They were great. I don't know what they. Insecticons are awesome. They like their own faction. They're like the Dreadnoks of G.I. Joe. They like piss everybody off because they're there before. They're on Earth before. I'm talking about the show. They're on Earth before. Kind of like how the Beast, whatever they call them, the Beast Wars ones were there first. They were also there before the Decepticons and the Autobots that came down, Megatron and Optimus Prime and all them. Because the Insecticons were already there, even on the show. And they find, the Decepticons find them. But they're kind of dicks. The Insecticons like do their own things. Like they'll work with the Decepticons, but they'll also turn on them and fuck with everybody. They're great. This is a great movie, though. It's awesome. Soundtrack's great. It's violent. Your favorites are going to bite it in the first 5 minutes. Talk to me. Cool possession movie. It involves a hand that has, like, I think people like autographs and stuff. But it's like I'm pretty sure they did, right? It should be, yes. You can see it right here on the front. Duh. But you grab it and you hold on to it for a while. You go into this kind of possession world type thing. And then the one kid gets fully possessed, and it's brutal for this kid. My God. He's bashing his head to shit. Everything. He's in the hospital. This girl here is the main one. That's her brother, I believe. It goes bad. It doesn't do well. Did they make a sequel to this? I think the two, their brothers, did they also do that other movie that's really good? Oh, God. I can't remember what it's called. Come Back to Me or something. Really good. Also pretty brutal. Sorcerer, classic William Friedkin movie. It's directed by William Friedkin. It's got Roy Scheider's in it. It has this scene on the bridge that's like nuts. This is a remake, I believe, of another film from another. Is it right? Or is it based on a book? I forget. It's good. It does good movies. It didn't get its due back then. G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes. G.I. Joe Origins, Snake Eyes? Yes. I kind of like this movie. I got this from Best Buy. I liked it. Honestly, I thought it was good. You got Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow's in here, Scarlet. They did make these figures into... they make these characters. They're known characters, but their versions of them were made to G.I. Joe Classifieds. I did get the Scarlet one because it was cheap. I liked it, though. Serenity, another book off for $4. This is the sequel to the Firefly show. One of the people does bite it, unfortunately. It's a cool movie. Firefly's a great show. I know Josh Whedon is supposed to be a piece of shit, but he's done some good stuff. We'll separate the art from the artist here. He's done Buffy, Firefly this. He's directed other movies, Cabin in the Woods. The first Avengers? Did he direct the second one too? I don't know. He's directed some good stuff. He's a good director. He's supposedly an asshole. Whatever. But these are good. This is a good movie. The show is fantastic. It only had one season, unfortunately. It's a great fucking show. It's like a sci-fi western, the way it is. I think it's China and the U.S. are like the dominant powers at this point, whatever fucking time it takes place, and now they're like colonizing other planets. So you'll go to planets where it's like the 1800s. Like they'll come down on ships, but like the buildings and stuff, it's like 1800s. It's a really cool show. There's an episode, I believe, of the show. I think it's not. Is it the movie or is it the show where this happens? Where this guy keeps killing the person and bringing him back to life. He's torturing him this way to get information. Keeps killing him and bringing him back. And he's like, I'm going to keep doing this. It's really, it's a fucking great show, man. Watch it. I need to watch it again. It's been a while. I'm pretty sure it's China and the U.S. that are like, they like, I don't know. I assume the other countries are there, or just, I don't know what the fuck has happened, or they're just under the umbrella of two. Or whatever. But like they're the dominant powers and they're going all over the place doing shit. There's Reapers in there that are like people that have gone, I think, too far out into space and are like nuts. I forget. Scott Pilgrim vs. World. Cool movie that's based off the graphic novel, right? So Scott Pilgrim's got to fight off, what is her name in this? Ramona Flowers? Is that her name? Got to fight off her evil. He's got to fight off her evil exes. It's cool. It has a great style. It's another Edgar Wright movie. It has a great style. Scoob. Got this from Big Lots for $4. I haven't watched it. This was the CG movie that came out when? 2018, maybe 2019. I don't know. Where's the fucking date? I can't find it. Some don't like to show it to you. You got Will Forte, Mark Wahlberg, Jason Isaacs, Gina Rodriguez, Zac Efron, Amanda Seyfried, and a few other people I don't know. Simon Cowell, I know. Frank Welker is voicing Scoob, I would think. I think Frank Welker has voiced Scoob since the beginning. I could be wrong. Like, I'm talking 69. But I could be wrong on that. He's old, but I don't know if he's got to be pushing 80. So maybe it was him. I don't know. No. Man, I guess it could have been. Scoob, I haven't seen it. This is the other one I got from, what do you call it? Gamefly. Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. I like this movie. The look of it's great. Some of the characters sucked. I've talked about this a million times. They made Leon into a goof. I don't know why they made him a goof. And the guy who plays Wesker's character also, like Wesker kind of has a little bit of a heart of gold. The fuck? No, dude, he's a piece of shit from the beginning, dude. He's Wesker. And Leon is not necessarily a badass at this point, but he is becoming the badass. Like, he's down to fucking do shit. He's a rookie cop. He's like 21. But he's down to do shit, man. He's like, he ain't no fucking goof. Get the fuck out of here. The guy who played Leon, this guy here, I'm like, yeah, I could see him as a Leon. I get the look. I'm like, all right, fine. But the attitude, I was like, what? I don't even think he knew how to use a shotgun. It was bad. And the look of this movie's great. What's his name as the chief? What's his name? Is great. He's funny in it. What's Donald Logue? Neil McDonough's in here as well. Robbie Amell is the one, I believe, who plays Wesker. I didn't mind this movie, though. Honestly, like, I liked parts of it, and the look was great. But I'm hoping that new one that's coming out actually does the movie justice. Because this blends in, like, the first two, or the first three, I should say. No, 2 and 3, sorry. Not the first one. 2 and 3. It, like, blends them both in there. I don't know why. I still like parts of it, though. But I'm hoping this new one is much better. Here's another Resident Evil, Death Island. I bought this for like $15 off Amazon, and then it was on Netflix like a week later. But somebody lures all of your favorites. This is like Resident Evil All-Stars. Leon, Jill, Chris, Claire, Rebecca Chambers. They go to Alcatraz Island, actually. And the guy releases a new virus, this guy. So they gotta stop it there, and they're in trouble, and they gotta fight and shit. I do like these CG Resident Evil movies. There's like 4 or 5 of them. Because they look like the ones you remember. They're older now here, too. Rebecca still looks like she's like 18. Because she's like 18 during the events of the first Resident Evil. Or Resident Evil 0 as well, but during the events of Resident Evil as well. Relic, haven't seen it. It was another Big Lots movie. A lot of people actually say this is pretty good. I need to watch watch it at some point. I never will. Ravenous. I love it. Top movie. This is the Blair Witch. It is another black comedy, horror comedy, whatever you want to call it. Got Guy Pearce, Robert Carlyle. It's a cannibal movie. I enjoy my cannibal movies. Well, this is Wendigo, the myth of Wendigo, where if you eat somebody, you absorb their spirit. Robert Carlyle's the main guy. There's twists and turns. It's well acted. It's a great movie. The soundtrack is awesome. It's by Damon Albarn and Greg Nyman. I do actually have the soundtrack somewhere because it's so fucking good. Damon Albarn from why does it not have his? Yeah, there he is. Okay, Michael Nyman and Damon Albarn. He was in Blur, the Gorillaz, the bands. Fantastic. It's great. Watch this movie. It's so good. It's so good. You got David Arquette there as well. The Creep. Jeffrey Jones is in here. He got himself into a lot of trouble. Neil McDonough's also in this. Jeremy Davies as well. Great fucking movie. Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Another book off. I love this movie. This is a sequel to El Mariachi, and what was the middle one? Was there a third one? Oh no, maybe this is just the second one. Alright, maybe it's just two. So you've got Antonio Banderas, Johnny Deppson. There's a lot of people in this. Mickey Rourke, Enrique Iglesias, Cheech Marin, Eva Mendes, Danny Trejo, William Dafoe. Great movie. It's directed by Robert Rodriguez, right? It's awesome. A lot of crazy stuff happens in this. Salma Hayek is there as well. I have not seen that one in a while either. Night of the Creeps, another one I haven't seen in a while. I haven't been open. It's another classic kind of dark comedy where, like there's these, I think there's slug things in the beginning. In the beginning it's like in a college, and they infect some people, and then I think they're frozen in the end or something happens, and then they come back. Yeah, cryologically frozen body is thawed out by fraternity fudges, and then these slug things, I think they're slugs, start going to other people and shit. It's a classic. Alright, I gotta speed it. Pushing 40. I'm over 40 minutes. Fuck. The Mummy trilogy. I think they're making a new Mummy with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz, who wasn't in the second one, so they're gonna have to figure that out. This has the 3 movies in it though. Mummy Returns, The Mummy, and the Tomb of the Dragon and Emperor. I like these movies. They're fun, Indiana Jones type movies, you know, kind of action kind of comedy stuff. I hope he recreates. He's here. The rivers will flow with blood. He's here. No one says he's here like Brendan Fraser does in the first Mummy movie. You can find it online. I put it up as a short, or just a short video on my first YouTube channel. He's here. Monster Squad, another fucking classic. Unopened, but I bought this at, did I get this? I think I got this, but it was like $8, $10 new. At book off, I can't remember. There's also a movie about these kids. Dracula's there. The Wolfman, Frankenstein's monster, the Mummy. He brings all of them. The Dracula appears. He brings them there, and these kids got to fight him off. Nobody believes him at first, and then they believe him pretty quick though, because shit starts happening fairly quick. It's a great movie. A couple of Mission Impossibles, the original, which is still my favorite. It's a spy thriller. I love this fucking movie. It's so good. It's another one that I could rewatch a bunch. And Fallout, which I have not watched yet. My friend gave it to me because he had 2 copies. No, wait, did I watch? No, I haven't seen Fallout. No, I can't remember. I have not seen the 2 Dead Reckonings. Is this the one before it? Maybe I haven't seen this one. I've seen some of it. This one's great, though. I love them. They're all good. They're good movies. This one's like a straight-up spy thriller, though. And we'll end it with the Indiana Jones, not the completes, because Dial of Destiny is not in here. Great tapping on this stuff. This is the Peggy version, apparently. Obviously works. These are Blu-rays are region-free now, so they're going to work on anybody's thing. But this has all of them. Well, the 4 at the time. Raiders, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, and Crystal Skull, and you get special features. At first I thought Young Indiana Jones show was in here, but it's not. I love the indies. I like Crystal Skull. I like Dial of Destiny. Crystal Skull has some goofy parts in it. It's probably my least favorite of all of them. My favorite is Last Crusade. That's a movie I could watch repeatedly. It's incredible. Lost Ark is incredible. Temple of Doom is really good. Temple of Doom's like the horror Indiana Jones movie. Completely different feel than all the other ones. Crystal Skull is good. I like Crystal Skull. Like I said, it had some goofy parts, no doubt. But overall, I liked it. And Dial of Destiny, I liked too. Haven't seen it in a bit, Dial of Destiny. I watched it in the theater, and then I watched most of it on a plane. I don't know where we were going. Maybe Florida. I don't think it was Jamaica when we went there. I think it was Florida. I like the Indies. I love his character. Indiana Jones is a great character. I love it. A little old now, but Dial of Destiny, at least he is old in the sense that he's like, oh my god, my back, everything hurts. I like Indy, though. I like them. And the games are great, too. But yeah, that is a Whispering Blu-ray. I try to whisper as much as possible here, but that's my Whispering Blu-ray collection. And yeah, thanks for checking.